Hey, look, someone put in a secure door. I bet there's something good in there.
Sorry if I'm a little rough. I've been out of practice. Welcome to Hack and Slash. I'm Fox.
I'm Dragon.
And we're back.
And we both have a cold.
Yeah, so if we
each
sound...
have a cold or we both have a cold?
Probably we each have a cold. Although in a sense it's the same cold. Since I gave it to you.
Right.
But in another sense they're separate colds because we are not...
We do not have a shared immune system.
Nor do we have shared organisms inside us.
Right.
They're just kind of...
They're relatives of each other.
However, in aggregate, since we combine all the germs together and call it a cold,
yes.
You could just combine all of both of our germs together and call it a cold too.
Our apartment has a cold.
Our apartment has a cold. Anyway, yeah, somebody put in a secure door. There must be something good in here. Like what?
Who knows? Let's investigate. New adventure.
Okay. Welcome back. Unhackable gate door.
Dragon and Fox,
What?
are you getting us stuck in cages on purpose?
No.
Liking cages is perfectly fine, but we're on an adventure.
Insert name here. Coming here was your idea.
Yeah, but listening to me was your idea.
I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing what we're here. Seeing through our debug layer.
We can change the opacity down a bit.
Let's do that. Where's our inventory? No. It was the correct info opacity. Let's make that 1. Let's turn this down to... Briefly... Man, we're all zoomed in. Makes it hard to see in general. Okay. Let's set it to 40.
Yeah. So, the signpost is a signpost. It also has the red bounding box. So I would check it and I would also whack it with your sword.
Okay. Allow lock hack. Load bool false into the variable and then return the variable. Crap. I wonder what this is all about.
I like how colorful it is.
Okay, so this is allow lock hack. So the answer is no, we cannot hack the lock. Oh, that's interesting.
That's cute.
I cannot move the open variable.
Dragon and Fox, just hack the door open.
I just did. It didn't work.
Maybe you did it wrong.
Did not do it
Hey.
wrong. Hey, look, it's script.
Hi, script.
Kitty.
Oh. Oh. Who's this? It's Isis. Hi.
Nice cat.
Here, you should do Isis.
Do I have to?
You don't have to, but you should.
Okay. Who dares to enter my cave?
Insert name here and Dragon and Fox, adventurers.
Honestly, we were thinking of exiting.
A girl in a red sprite. Interesting. Here to steal my scientific instruments.
There's more to me than just my color.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Script, Mommy is interrogating the...
I'm a complex individual. For instance, I'm a talented singer.
Yes, I'm sure.
Check this out.
Oh dear. Script breaks things when he's excited. Please excuse me. Make yourselves at home. That was... Oh.
That was weird.
She seems nice enough, though.
Okay, there's the thing.
Insert name here. Can you grab that?
Finally, some gear.
Oh, I guess it is your turn. Try it out.
This is heavy. How does it look?
Can you see anything?
No, nothing.
I think I should wear this. Alright, some kind of magnifying lens. Are you ready for a magnifying lens? I'm ready for a magnifying lens. Holy crap.
You're now inside the allow lock hack function.
Allow lock hack. Wow, look at this. Whoa. Holy moly. Wow. What is going on here? Well, we'll just load bool true into the allow lock hack. I guess that's probably does it. Whoa. Hold on. Ah, interesting. So I can pop this open and then pick something.
Do you think that part of the algorithm is something we should change?
And we can decide, yeah, let's dive in there, or let's look around more first. Yeah, let's dive in there. And then, bam, we get dropped in. And then we can mess around. But of course, as we saw just a moment ago, Cracker Cavern Room's cave entrance.lua has been changed, and when we take a look, we see that load bool is now loading true into it, so now we can activate door.
Nice. Let's continue making ourselves at home.
Act 4, in which I make another new friend and have new insights. Hello, Isis.
Oh good, you escaped. You took a bit longer than I expected.
We thought you'd need the extra time to catch the cat.
Yes, please don't rile script up. My lab arrangements are delicate.
Then why do you have a cat in the first place?
I suppose I needed to have someone. Something. Oh, the oven needs tending. Please do keep talking.
So, who are you?
You didn't seek me out?
No, someone pointed us towards the woods.
And you stumbled around for an infinite amount of time.
Nope, magic hat.
Insert name here.
A hat? Oh my, Chico sent you.
Well, not as such.
Yes, that's just how he would do it. To think I was worried you might be here to kill me.
Whoa, no, not at all.
Pardon me then, I thought you had known who I was. My name is Isis. I'm an algorithmicist. You've already met Script.
Meow. Kitty.
So you know Chico? We only just met him.
We crossed paths, but that's been long ago now. Oh, my solution is precipitating, excuse me, but do keep talking.
What should we say?
All of them in order?
Alright. What is this place?
Interesting decor.
This is my home and lab.
And the jail cells?
Partly for my protection and partly a test.
A test for what?
Not just anyone has the natural aptitude to use the loop properly, or the algorithm rooms.
Is that why I couldn't use the loop?
You could learn. It requires a certain way of thinking, but also a certain size of head.
We passed your test?
Yes, it would appear so.
Would the people you want protection from pass the test?
Yes, of course. But it might afford me some time. My dinner might be burning. I'll check, but please keep talking.
What is the
Algorithm.
algorithm room?
An algorithm is just a series of steps. The room you saw contains the steps that make the lock work, or kept it locked.
Wow. Why did the lock have that?
Everything does. The lock, this room, Script, you, me, the very world.
Bull, me too.
Yes, I've studied them for most of my life. I was the foremost expert on them once. Oh my, the time. I should make another observation. You should keep talking.
Who would want to kill you?
What she means is that... nicer.
That's fine. I suspect Christo, the wizard, has been trying to kill me. He destroyed my old lab.
I wouldn't put it past him. He got pretty mad when he found us in the swamp.
You saw the wizard? And he saw you?
Big jerk, no hat, yeah. Threw us in the dungeon and everything.
He saw you together?
Yes.
Then both of you are in danger too. I should wash my hands. You can keep talking.
What does the loop do?
Some of the algorithm rooms are better exposed than others. The loop lets you see them, making them almost accessible.
I'm pretty sure I just accessed one.
The loop gets you most of the way, but to enter the algorithm room you have to be bonded to a red sprite.
Huh.
The wizard has a red sprite.
Yes, he does. The algorithm rooms are at the root of his power. I need to feed Script. But keep talking. Script, nom noms.
Meow.
If you were the foremost expert,
Please be sensitive.
who's the expert on algorithm rooms now?
The wizard. He locked out everyone who doesn't have a red sprite. The red bond is rare, so he has a near monopoly on the algorithm rooms. I still study them as best I can, indirectly, but I've made little progress. A loop and some bombs.
Bombs?
Oh right, I should check on the next batch, but you can keep talking.
What's the wizard's problem?
Yeah, that guy is maladjusted.
Christo, the wizard, studied the algorithm rooms as my apprentice. He didn't have many other friends. The other children were cruel to him because he couldn't find a sprite to bond with.
He has a red sprite now, though.
Yes, Christo used what we discovered to create the red sprites. Once he returned to the village bonded to a kind of sprite no one had ever seen before, he became quite popular. He discredited my research, our research, and began presenting himself as a wizard. People loved him and his powers.
What a jerk.
No, or well, I was bothered by this, yes. I tried convincing him to help me share the truth of our work. But he wouldn't. He had become obsessed with the power his secret knowledge gave him, so I said I would expose the knowledge myself.
And he locked you out so you couldn't.
I eventually realized there were other ways, but so did he. He destroyed my lab, perverted some of my other work.
The vat in the swamp? We turned that back. Up until the wizard ruined it again, anyway.
Good. He is clever, but he's not the only one. I set up this backup lab before he torched the main one, and I was right. I finished my work.
The loop.
You can keep it, by the way. You passed the test.
Thank you. This will be super helpful in our quest to topple the wizard.
You're going to...
Meow.
Oh, it's best to keep him occupied so he stays off the counter. But keep talking. Come see Mommy, Script.
Well, it's been nice, but I think it's time we headed out.
We know where the door is.
If
Sorry.
you just open the outer gate.
Oh no, that's much too dangerous. You may have been followed.
I don't think so.
Please leave through the back exit instead. It's better concealed. I didn't need to be able to move lab equipment through it.
Okay, where is it?
Deeper in the caves, but it is beyond a series of trials.
Really?
They serve a dual purpose. The first was to delay Christo if he was pursuing me as I fled. I suspect his pride would keep him from avoiding the puzzles which he is capable of. He would solve them quickly, but not before I could escape.
And the second purpose?
Ooh, it will make us better adventurers.
Well, yes. You mentioned taking down the wizard, and I don't think you're ready. I've thought long and hard about how to remove him from power, and I made the trials to train the person who might.
Please just let us out.
Actually, it's too late. The rooms aren't built to allow that. But if you go to the deepest cave...
Say no more. We go to the deepest cave.
Say no more.
I'm quite happy to say no more.
A2. It's a USB hook. And an unhackable gate door. Oh!
Trapped again. I thought this cave looked familiar.
You didn't see this coming?
Nope.
Insert name here. We've been trapped in the same type of cave several times now.
I was kidding. Let's figure out some algorithm stuff.
Alright. Get table, port value, place it in purple. Add
Is it get table or gettable?
gettable port value into purple. Purple plus 1 equals cyan. Return cyan. So, yeah. Okay, so let's look around more first. Compute door key, I guess that's the name of the algorithm.
Does all that stuff describe the algorithm?
It's a little impenetrable.
Well, we're not algorithmicists.
Are you getting anything from it?
Add is probably addition, right?
Port is listed in arguments. That's probably the port outside the cell.
Ha! Figures we wouldn't be able to get to it from in here.
Well, I'm guessing we need to change the algorithm to output the key to the door.
We gotta use the loop. That's a fun word to say. Loop.
So, A's the port has a value of 2, it looks like. Or A has a value of 2. The door is labeled 4. When I take a look at this, it takes the value of the port, places it in purple, adds 1, and then it gets to 3 and returns 3. You reading that correct?
Yep.
So the door is labeled 4. So my first guess is, well, maybe we need to make the key match what the door says.
Right, so we should find the 1 and change it to a 2. And it should look like a green constant. There you go, to the left.
And that should do it. And we're out. Now we could come over here and try and mess with this guy. That's interesting. I wonder if that's an alternate solution.
Preemptively change it? You totally could, like, next time you go through there, change it to 3 and then just go through.
Okay, so as we can see, there's an unblockable gate door, but we're also about to cross a trigger. Oh. We triggered it even without...
You're sloped.
Oh. Dang it. Concat ran and dumb and place it into
Cyan?
cyan and then return it. Yeah, I don't want... No, it's different. We're dealing with words now.
Ah, let's warp in.
So we don't
Okay.
want ran and dumb, we want free and dumb.
Right. Change the red constant ran to free.
And that should do it.
We ran free.
Input value 9999. Crap.
Just how many identical caves are there in this place?
Alright, we grab the value 9999. We place it into cyan. We multiply it by 0, place the 0 into orange. If 0 is less than that value, continue. Otherwise, return impossible. Okay, so we need to multiply by a non-zero value to retain a non-zero value.
Right, and then we are comparing it to the non-zero value, but 9999 times 1 is much higher than 1.
Right. That should do it. I wonder how much more difficult this is if you're not a programmer already. Like, I know it's...
It's tutorialing to teach you what you need to know if you're not a programmer.
Right.
But-
like, this is too trivial if you are a programmer. But I wonder... Like, I'm curious the degree of additional challenge.
Well, let's see this function here.
Outer lock test function. If the password is seek knowledge, continue. Load bool true, return true, load bool false, return false. So, the continue. This is kind of weird.
Do you think there's some scope in there we're not seeing? Like, that'd be weird though.
It is.
Well, note that those are lines 2 and 3, and then they're followed by lines 5 and 6.
Yeah, maybe those empty lines constitute the scope controls. But it's weird because the if statement is continue. Let's take a look at what's over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, this is a big, complicated thing. Oh. Wow, what's going on? Alright. Test blocks function. Blocks 1 is green. Put the message of green into red. Blocks 2 is blue. Put the message of blue into yellow. Blocks 3 is purple. Put the message of purple into C. A. What? A?
I think A is the red variable.
Okay. A. Concat. The message from block 1. Okay, so let's run with that theory. Concat the message from block 1 and the message from block 2 with the message of block 3. Block 1 space T. Block 2 space N. And then you get combined. This is kind of remaining pushes. Oh, well, gotta be in there. No? Et?
Space T, the plan. Oh. Hack the planet, perhaps?
Right. So this is actually in the wrong order. We need to, like... I wonder if this will work. I'm gonna try and send this... No, I can't. How do I swap it over? Do you think I can push it over the pit?
Or, or we could mess with the script and have it load the things differently.
Oh.
Perhaps.
That's the right method. Okay. Oh, right. So let's do the... Alright. What am I doing here?
Well, there was a check you could do at the thing. You had an E prompt come up.
An E prompt?
Yeah.
Got any ideas what this machine is?
Maybe. What do you see with your third eye?
It says blocks 1 into green.
Cryptic. Maybe it's pulling a property out of that crystal.
And stuffing the result into that crystal? It looks like that crystal gets used by other machines. Oh, and of course, because I wore the hat, it resets opacity.
Mm-hmm.
How do I just have to work with the inputs?
It might be the option you have right now.
This is a number constant.
Oh,
Oh!
because blocks. Right.
Ah! So if I make that 3 and that 1, that should do the trick, right?
I think so.
If I change the
Right,
indices...
the indexes, because those were the constants.
Exactly. So now it takes the third one and puts it in the first slot, and the first one and puts it in the third slot. So now, hack, although it's on the right, is now on the left, space T, and then HE space PL and AN, and then the ET. So that should be hack the planet.
Yeah, that's what it said on the wall up there.
And look at that, there's a big hole. Oh, that didn't actually...
Maybe you pull it, and then...
This is a
Oh,
very difficult to negotiate block.
okay. Well, maybe we get around through some other method.
Like that one.
Yeah, but of course you've disrupted the pattern now. Although, I think...
Well, that wall wasn't passable before.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
what's this? This is an offset value,
Mm-hmm.
which I can take into negatives, but its cap is 0.
Okay. You've probably got a script capping it at 0.
This is interesting.
Yep. Doing exactly that.
So, takes the offset, stores it into the current offset. If 0 is less than that, continue. Alright, we can decipher what the behavior of continue is from this. Current offset minus 1. Okay, so continue is actually, rather than skipping something, rather than skipping out, continue is actually do the stuff inside the scope, inside the following scope. It's kind of like if-then. Do you agree with that interpretation?
Yeah, let's see if there's any indication of flow control in the script itself.
Okay. Let's dive in there.
That looks like a scope to me.
If 0 is less than current offset, continue. So there's certainly a scope, though it does not clearly indicate which branch it is.
Oh.
Oh, we could flip that. That is useful.
It means it will drift right as long as it's greater than 0, though. I'm not sure that's the behavior you want. I think you want to change the -1 to 0.
Oh.
Can you unflip that comparison there?
What? You...
It's one of the constants. I think it's the purple one.
But I also don't want this behavior.
Well, if you set it to 0, it won't move anything.
Is that what I actually want?
Yes, because then you can adjust the offset yourself.
I'm unclear.
Unless you want to... If you want it to be a moving platform, you could do that. But this lets you arrange it how you like and have it stay put.
Alright.